Hey guys, this is Gilbert with JW Crisis, and we're working on the Warwick Convention, right, in November 4th and 5th. And I'm just telling you what we're doing. I went to great personal expense on my part, close to about $1,000, along with some friends, right? So we're all we're all splitting the costs, and about three, four other people gave small amounts of money, and we put it all together, and we're coming out with a advertising campaign. Because you see, I want all of the ex Jehovah's Witness apostates to go to headquarters and to the neighborhood and talk to the neighbors, but we don't want to go unannounced. And that's where the Every Door Direct campaign that we're doing kicks in. You're gonna love this. Look at this real quick. You see this postcard right here? 11/5/17, breaking the chains of slavery. That's going to be the postcard that everybody in the vicinity of headquarters will get, business and residential. And check this out. Look at the back. It talks about the November 5th. A group of former Jehovah's Witnesses will arrive at the world headquarters of Watchtower in Warwick. For the purpose of this event is to warn the public as to the nature of this religion, the true nature, the practice of institutionalized shunning and the subsequent destruction of families, which is the most important part. Because although, yes, the child molestation that we address and the blood issue are very important too, people can relate to the destruction of families. Because a lot of people have seen this in their family, not just with the Jehovah's Witnesses, but with other religions. It says there, join us November 4th and 5th and help us send a message of freedom and liberation. We put the websites of JW Facts and jwvictims.org. Now, this is where I need your help. We're trying to get this to as many addresses in the vicinity as possible. So I'm asking for your support, and I'm asking you to work with me. Now, a lot of ex-Jehovah's Witnesses don't like to talk about the money issue, but I'm not afraid. That's why I'm GG for GB. I'm not afraid to address these issues, and I'm going forward. I don't have time to be looking back and hearing all the cries. When you're doing something, you push forward, regardless of whether you're going to get the help or not. But I'm asking for your help to cooperate with me if you can. If you want to help with donations, you can PayPal me via gilbert@jwcrisis.org. You can send me an email. If you don't know how to use PayPal, we can send you an invoice. Also, you can get a hold of me directly, and if you want to send cash or check. But if I am a bad steward of the money that you give me, if I am a bad steward, may the good Lord punish me accordingly. But if I'm a good steward, then work with me. I'm asking you to work with me, because when we're going out door to door and business to business, it's true what J.W. Fairy Tale says, that they will listen. The people, oh yeah, they listen to you. A lot of naysayers will say, oh, who cares about the apostates and the protests, and you guys are doing all, no one's going to listen. Oh yes, they will. They listen. And that happened to me yesterday. I was at the gas station. A Jehovah's Witness, 70-year-old man, Mexican guy, shows up, and he's talking to the girl and gives her the magazine, and he leaves, and there was nobody else in the gas station, and I took the opportunity to talk to the two young ladies, and I told them how I felt sorry for them, the Jehovah's Witnesses, how my sister doesn't talk to me, how they destroy families, the pedophiles, and so forth, the blood issue. And you should have seen their eyes. Their eyes opened up. But instead of getting upset and saying, those Jehovah's Witnesses are bad, no. I says, you know what? You got to feel sorry for this guy. A lot of Jehovah's Witnesses, they can't see the other side of the coin. They're forbidden to even contemplate that there's two sides to every coin. I started talking to her, for example, about the pedophile and the blood and the broken families, and how Jehovah's Witnesses don't want to hear it. They just don't want to hear it. And you should have seen their faces. They were total agreement. And we weren't mad at the witnesses, but we felt truly sorry. And one of the girls was talking about how, the family members, I got family members and so forth. So they were able to relate. And So for those of people that think that, hey, we're not going to accomplish anything, oh yeah, we are. We're going to accomplish a lot because the people in that neighborhood of headquarters of Watchtower are going to know that these leaders are very evil people, and the sheep that are following, or the people that work in Warwick, in Tuxedo Park, they're actually hurting our neighborhoods. They're hurting our country. They're hurting our communities by destroying families, separating families, and also through the pedophile policy. So if you want to work with me, I'm asking you, please. Many of you will be receiving emails from me. You've emailed me in the past. I'll go ahead and email you, and I'll let you know what I'm doing. And I'm asking for your support. Now, you say, Gilbert, I want to help you out. But for example, Mrs. Lugo down in Puerto Rico. Mrs. Lugo, you do not need to send us anything. Puerto Rico has been hit by a hurricane. We understand. You keep all your money there, and God bless you people in Puerto Rico. Now, she may still say, but I want to do something. Now, the press release for this convention that we're going to have is already out, but if you go to jwcrisis.org, you'll see the press release. You can get a copy of it. Get a copy of it. And what I've been doing is I've been emailing it to everybody. If I hear somebody on the radio, on the TV, I see something online, and I'll go ahead and just hit contact, and I'll send them the press release. The point is this: what if I mail out 100 press releases to different people? But so do you, and so do you, and so do you. And then we have thousands of ex-Jehovah's Witnesses sending out these press releases. And somebody works in the press room. And that person says, oh, wow, my mom's a Jehovah's Witness, or I used to be a Jehovah's Witness. You see? Or either it may catch their attention. And who knows who's going to get it? It doesn't matter. But see, that's where the rock band the Police says, we're spirits living in a material world. If you believe in the spirit, then you'll just believe that you just got to do your work. Just do your part. If it's meant to be, it'll get to the right person. If it's not meant to be, it won't get to the right person. But if it's meant to be, you're participating in getting this message out. Now, the last thing I want to mention is this is very important. The reason why also we're doing this. Imagine in high school, if someone were to go and say, hey, listen, I want to show you something on my phone, a video. And they show you video like you're going to see in Warwick, New York, right? You're going to see all the Jehovah's Witnesses out there, and you're going to see the documentaries. Is it possible that if you were a teenager in high school, that you would have made different decisions? I probably would have played in the band like I used to in junior high. I probably would have gone to the prom. I would have gone to the different dances. And I would have joined even more clubs, not just the Vega Club. So, I look back and I think, man, there's so many things that Jehovah's Witnesses stole from us. But it doesn't have to be like that for the other children. And that's why this and many more demonstrations are necessary. And speaking of that, this is the other point I'm trying to bring out. That when we do this, what's to stop the people in Great Britain from doing the exact same thing? And what's to stop the people from Mexico City and the ex-Jehovah's Witnesses in Tokyo or in Australia? Australia has a good reason to do what we're doing here. They have all the backing of the people because of the Australian Royal Commission. So, and what about South Africa and many more places? So, by us being successful here, we're actually letting other people know that, hey, maybe you can do it in your country as well. We can't do it for you in Mexico City. We can't do it for you in South Korea. But look, we did it here. We did it here at headquarters. You can do the same thing in your branch office. And that's why it's so important for you to help us in one way or another. If you can help us via monetary donations, great. You can also give to the GoFundMe with the Vast Apostate Army. Now, um, whether you can help financially, and if you can't, there's the other option. And also, maybe even that week on the 4th or the 5th of November, you can do your own personal protest that weekend and put it up online 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. So that way you'll be in solidarity with everybody that is there in headquarters, letting other Jehovah's Witnesses, especially the young kids that are growing up, so that way they don't they don't have to suffer the way we suffered with this organization. So that's all I have, guys. I hope you guys like the postcard. I think it's phenomenal. I'd love to have your help. I'd love for you to work with me. And again, like I said, if I'm a good steward, or if I'm a bad steward of the money, may the good Lord punish me. But if I'm a good steward, if I'm a good steward, then work with me and let's get this project done. And so I hope to see you guys many more times before the November 5th convention. I'll be making a couple of videos, but I'll especially be making videos up there with all of the other apostates, so that way you guys can see the camaraderie that is taking place. So if God gives me life and health, I plan to be there with all my friends. And I thank you for this time, and thank you for spreading the word and getting other people to hear about this gathering that we're having November 5th. So this is Gigi for GB signing out. I'll talk to you guys soon.